with a 5 liter, and you have a boost control in the intake. We're gonna change the whole intake. So that's what we're gonna do today. So we're gonna set this aside. I mean, we'll set this aside like that. We don't have to move this one. Yeah, so think of this line. We're gonna pop up our intake from the throttle body. And guys, we can rest it to the side. We just have to put the wire in this hose, put the nut in this hose because it's like coolant, and then separate this one from the rail. We don't have to move this one, we just push it aside, and then we pop this sensor out. This sensor here, we squeeze it down, we pop it up to the side. So we do the side like this. I think we squeeze this out. Up. We squeeze this in the side. Oops. Yeah, we squeeze it on the side, and then we pop it out like this. And we just snap it back if you want. Push it to the side. So then we take our pliers, take off the intake, this coolant hose right here. Squeeze that nicely, pull it back. Try pull with the hose, or pull and push. So that's off. Vacuum for the brakes booster, and then a connection and off for this. We have a throttle body connection right here. So we're gonna pop that out, squeeze. Yes. Squeeze and pull. Well, guys, we don't have to pop the throttle body out. We could just leave on the connection and just put it to the side. You got to move the throttle body anyway, because you want me to bring this up, because I don't want to mess with this line. So I'm gonna just move the throttle body and then rest it to the side, just like that. So the last thing you got to deal with, taking out, and guys, you should take out these bolts because you don't want to lose them in the process, something fall. And guys, you disconnect the battery, so it's better for you when you do electrical stuff. So disconnect the battery. Now we're gonna take off this line, just pulling this clip, pulling it up. It always good to have two tools, one to pull the line and one to give it a little pry up, so we can start moving. Pop it out, set it to the side, just like that, and then we're gonna work our way around these lines, because we have this line should be coming up right here with the intake. So I'm gonna set that line down, and now we're gonna take off our number 8 with extension, because we have some number 8 in the bottom here. We're already taking those out. One there. Guys, give me a minute, let me get my light. Okay, so we have number 8. So now we get a light, you can see a little bit. So we have one more number 8 right here. We're gonna use a longer extension. That's one. I have one here. One over here. And I think one in the back. Okay. Okay, and one in the back over here. Right here. And there's one in the back over here. Okay. So now we have all the number 8 outs. Then we have series of number 10. We gotta take out 2. So, and guys, if you're new to the channel, don't forget take out these number 10. That's very easy when you have the right tool. So now all we gotta do is disconnect the injectors Guys, it's fairly easy because I took this intake off about 2 weeks ago. So, and be really gentle when you're taking off these injectors, guys, because you can break the connections and then you can get a misfire on the injectors. Okay. Okay, these are off. Now we're gonna do the other side. I'm gonna set this to the side and try to disconnect this vacuum right like this. Put these to the side. Careful, guys. Now we have to disconnect the fuel lines. You have a fuel line right here. We gotta disconnect that too. So we gotta be gentle with that. So we're gonna pop. But first, let's disconnect our injectors first. One. Injectors. Pop injector out. Two. And last but not least, okay, we're gonna disconnect this fuel line. We're gonna pull it to the side. Take the pull to the side. Pull to the side, and then put up. So that disconnect the fuel line there. You pull the two sides. Up. Set it to the side. Guys, give me a minute because somebody calling. Let me see what it is. People always call and say win money. It's like crazy. Scammers. Okay. So we're gonna disconnect this last injector connector. Alright. So pretty much everything's loose. We can rock it like this and just start pulling up our injector in our intake. So guys, if you're doing this for the first time, you got a lot of problem with the wires in the back because they have a lot of connection. They just secure them behind with a lot of like a lot of push on clips, like clips. So if you're doing this for the first time, you're gonna get a lot of problem pulling the clips. So you should pull the back up and start pushing your hand and disconnecting clips from this side. So I leave the clips out because it's not necessary. So it'll be easier for me to pull them and connect the clip, take off the clip. So we're gonna just lift. Like this. I'm set to the side. And then we're gonna start popping our clips off and stuff like that. One. Now we're taking an intake manifold pressure sensor. Then when you move the second one, guys, you have a little wiggle room. You could just lift to the other side and do the same thing. Oh my, and that's secure, guys. So we could do the same thing that we did to that side on this side. Okay, so this side have a clip. Put the clip down. And then we squeeze and pull. Guys, you gotta eat breakfast for this, because I still haven't the energy yet to squeeze the clip, but you gotta get it done, guys. So I'm gonna go in there now, and guys, while you're doing this, you gotta make sure you don't break anything, because you're leaning on something can break something. So you put this down flat, just like this, and then you start working the back here. I think we need a different pry bar. So we're gonna squeeze that clip. And we're gonna pop it down. Oh man. So, guys, what you're getting is the life struggle we're doing right now. So we just have one more connection, and the intake is out, so I gotta go over. Okay, I didn't pop the clip, so that was my bad. So there you go. Oh my, that's your intake in the bottom, right here. So the issues come from these guys. With the actuators, but so that's basically the intake removal, guys. So we're gonna get the next one, and we're gonna start rebuilding it back to the other one. I know this is a long video, guys, but we're gonna try to keep it 100% real and let you see the struggles and everything, because I'm not editing anything, so you're getting it live. So I'm gonna get the next one and start our exchange and stuff. Guys, I locked the trunk, so I have to get some power. Let me get some code for that. No, I can't get the trunk open. There we go. Okay, and here's our other intake while we swapping out. But hey guys, so we're gonna be using injectors for this one, and we're gonna take out the throttle body because we don't want to use the other throttle body just in case with the idle. So we're gonna take off the throttle body. I use this one from here. So we're not gonna use this throttle body because just in case the idle reload. So we're gonna change and put back the original throttle body because it's always better if that's working, because you don't want a problem with the computer reloading idle and stuff, because the other one already probably calibrate to suit this one. So now we're gonna take off the manifold pressure sensor, intake sensor. And guys, if you're new to the channel and you didn't subscribe as yet, please consider subscribing. No pressure. The sensor out. Yeah guys, we're just doing the intake and we're just changing over we're taking out the pressure sensor for the intake manifold. So this one, the guy take it out, so we're gonna put it back in this one. Just pop it in like this. We're gonna clean it up guys, so just give it a little spray. Clean. Now put it back in. And guys, it's only one bolt. It's only one bolt, and we're gonna put it back right there. So guys, these are just self-tapping screws, so you gotta be careful when you put in these in, guys, because you don't want to strip the bolts. And guys, if you're new to the channel, this is a 2015 Dodge, not Dodge, Ford F150. I've been keep saying Dodge lately, so I'm gonna tighten this up because you don't want to get that loose. Before it, right? And these are self-tapping screws, guys. Don't tighten too much. And guys, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel, guys. This is 2015 F150. We just replacing the intake because they always have problem with the intake runners. And yeah, so we're just gonna change the whole assembly and see how it goes. Yeah, so hope this helps anybody. We clean, we're gonna check everything. I need to get off this connection off the next one before we take off the other one. So we're gonna take off this vacuum line. Yeah, you're gonna pry this vacuum line off. So we're gonna put this vacuum line on here. This one. We could put some grease, but just pop it on like that. Just like this. So that's your vacuum for this. This goes like that. Everything's on. We're gonna check the things are always broken for these guys, or the rods always broken on these. So it gets a code because it don't get to open the flap. So this rod, this is the sensor here. Sometimes the sensor is bad, but the sensor is like an angle sensor. It tells you when this rod, the flaps are open. So according to how they set it, when the flaps open, this tells you where the position is. And if this is as high RPM, this is supposed to be open in the flap. The flap's supposed to open with this vacuum and have this solenoid, because this is always vacuum from the intake. So this solenoid open, it brings the vacuum, and the vacuum open the flap with the actuator, and then this position tells you where the flap is. So if you flap, it tells you this one is closed and this one is open, you're gonna set a code. So that's why you always get this code. I can't remember, 2019 2091 code or something like that, but the intake flap. Common problem on this Ford F150 2015 16 5 liter. So that's what we're gonna do. So we take off that one. I think that's pretty much what we gotta do. We're gonna leave the injectors. We're gonna try to use these injectors inside, and the throttle body, it has the sensor here. We gotta change the sensor here because this one have the sensor. So we're gonna take off this sensor here. for the vacuum. It's like a purge valve kind of thingy or sensor. So we're gonna take that with number 8. And guys, it's pretty basic, easy, not too bad, because most of the stuff is number 8 and number 10. The only thing is, the problem is to get off the intake. So we're gonna take off the sensor. Most of the sensors, guys, when they get the purge valve, self-tapping screws. So you just pop this off like this. Use the screwdriver, take your time, lightly. Pop this off like this. It have a rubber O-ring. I'm just gonna spray some cleaner and stuff to clean the oil off. Then I'm gonna take some little bit of oil from an intake and put it on the gasket here. Then I'm gonna set it back in this one and push it back down. Put back in the screws and go from there. Yeah, pretty basic job, guys. So if you have a F150, just take your time. That's where we have to come and take the this tool, ratchet. No, take our time, because it's self-tapping, guys. You don't want to go too, you get a little pressure, like you feel a little resistance like that, that's good enough, guys. You don't want to go over too, because it's rough plastic. That's it. Check back. That's it. You don't want to go too much on that, because it's plastic, guys. So without that said, we're gonna, everything here we have here is the same. We're gonna lube this line. And guys, I had a problem last time with this clamp. Let me show you. So I'm gonna try adjust it right now, so I don't have that problem again, because this kind of clamp is a kind of funny clamp to get to go back on. So I'm gonna deal with this clamp issue before I go back, before I put it back in. Yeah, so this clamp is a crazy clamp. So I'm just gonna take it off, because this clamp is not good. So we finished with this one. We're gonna set this aside on the floor. But now we have our intake. Need some bolts from that one too. We're gonna check our gasket. Our gasket look pretty good. And we're gonna just spray some of those off. Spray off our gasket from any oil, and spray some cleaner where the rods is, not broken. And then we're gonna put some silicone on the base. And guys, if you're new to the channel, guys, please consider subscribing. This is your host for Life Auto, Roy, speaking to you. And if you like the live, give me a thumbs up. I'm just doing intake on a F150. Yeah, so we're getting it ready to go back in. And if you missed this live, you can always be posted back at the end of the video. So, and guys, it's 30 minutes in, so you could do this job in less than an hour if you don't want to. So now we're gonna take a little silicone and put on the edge, just for the sealing capability a little bit. Put some silicone on the edge. You don't want to put too much. Too much is not always a good thing. I mean, it's not a good thing because too much could be, if you're doing this too much in the oil, in engine, this can come out in the oil pan and go inside the oil strainer and make a catastrophic failure. So, try to want to do it minimum as you can, but you want to cover every aspect of the whole shot. And guys, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, guys. This helps me in a lot of ways too. The subscribers help me a lot to show that you guys appreciate what you see sometimes. It might not be a lot of stuff going on, but I try to be flexible, doing anything I can to make content for you guys to have something to watch if you need to watch. So we're gonna be putting it back in, but we're gonna clean the surface too on the intake there and go from there. So that's the story there. It's almost finished. And guys, I'm gonna post my nephew is sick and he's in the hospital, so I'm gonna post something to see if anybody wanna donate anything for him to help out with his surgery. So it's pretty sad for him, and I can't stop thinking about that because you never know what situation you could be in. Hey, what's up, guys? What's up? What's up? First one replying for the day. Hi, but in English. Yeah, we're doing a 2015 F150 intake, and that's what we're doing today. So, if you go back to Joma Pope, my heart's good out for you guys. I can't sleep at night sometimes. I'm just thinking about the pain and the suffering in. And God is good, man. God will turn your back on you. So I don't think He'll bring you that far to give up on you. So my heart goes out to Joma, and I understand why going to body, and I'm gonna try to help him in any way I can, because that's what we're supposed to be doing as humanity. We're supposed to be helping each other. So that's why God put us here, to help one another, to help in hand. So people don't understand that, but some people. So I guess life is just how life is. So now we're gonna set this aside. Make sure all our vacuum is in and make sure everything's tight. I'll actuate to check everything. Check these vacuum. How it goes out to your mouth. Buddy, just be strong. Gonna check these. Making sure they're tight. I don't wanna go back down there. I think it's something else different. So just checking the actuator bolts. Make sure they're tight, because by using them could just get everything loose. So far so good. Okay. You don't want to overdo it. So we're gonna be cleaning. When do I leave? I can't speak Hindi, but my boss used to be a Indian. Ab ka naam kahe. Aapka naam kahe. Roy. Yeah, so thank you for watching, man. A big up India. Guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're not part of the channel, please consider subscribing. So we're gonna clean the surface to get this thing ready to go, and yeah, and get it ready to go. Yeah, my heart goes out to Jamal Pope. He did. He had to do a surgery. Hindi. Where do you live? No, not leave. Live. Live. I live in Canada. And I say, goes out. My heart goes out to Joma. I know it is, guy. I did surgery twice, back to back, and I was in a dark spot because even though I was there, I had no feel like I'm by myself. Some people come to make your life worse, and when you're around people, if you can't feel comfortable and feel relaxed and feel peace, it doesn't make no sense, guys. So it's a waste of time. Don't trade anything for your peace and your health. Now guys, let me just turn the camera. So I'm just cleaning the intake where the gasket gonna be sitting. I'm just cleaning that. You don't wanna go too hard because you don't want anything to fall in the inside. So take your time. Okay. Okay, so we're ready for installation, guys. So we're gonna install it. My name is Gopal. Gopal, thank you, man. Appreciate you. That's a little Hindi. That's all I know. Gop at Kanam Kahe. My boss used to be Hindi. So, guys, Gopal, don't forget to subscribe if you want to be a part of the team. Oh, you're a mechanic. That's good, man. I watch all the videos sometimes in India. They do a lot of crazy stuff, but they're really good. They go down a lot of trucks and they go down everything. They go down fixing cars that's nobody think can be fixed. You guys are good. India is good. Africa, they do good stuff too because these guys learn and learn. And India is good on a lot of machining. You guys big up for that. Very, very nice place. And yeah, I have a lot of friends at Punjabi. Very nice guys. But you have to be careful because if they get to use you, they use you too. They got to give you like what. They're very nice guys. They'll help you whenever they can. So I'm gonna put back in this intake now. Gospel, Gopal. Oh, my friend from Punjabi, his name is Pal. Pal. So I guess it's rhyme with Gopal. So we're gonna put this in back now, Gopal, and then we don't have anybody here to help us. So we're gonna start by turning this around and we're gonna start by bring this over. So don't forget to subscribe, Gopal. Appreciate you from India. Tell everybody from India I love them and they do a good job. And make sure everybody in the shop, your shop, wherever you work, tell them to subscribe to. And guys, be careful when you're hooking up everything, because you don't want to break any wires that might be important. Everything is important. So we get one clip in, then I'm going to turn to the other side like this. Okay. Okay, all connections in. Now we could lift nicely, pull this wire, and then we're gonna set it in. There's my bush. So we're gonna make sure pull all these injector wires back. Gopal. Okay. All is in. And we are in, guys. So we are in right now. We're gonna plug up our injectors. Injectors plug. Very nice clipping. Injector in. Injector in. Injectors in. Injector in. And injector in. So we have all our bolts in already. Yeah, we have all the bolts in, and I say, guys, we're using the same shuttle body because we don't want to use a different shuttle body and have any problem with suction and shuttle plate and relearning process. So we're using the same shuttle body. So that's a good way. So we got our number 10 because we have 4 this to hold the injector down. We're gonna put these in, which they line up already. 4 the same. So this is in, and this is in. Okay, so that's in, and we're gonna get we're gonna start with doing our number 8. So I'm looking for the adapter, guys. Just give me 1 minute. Number 8 adapter. Number 8. I just can't find my tools. Okay, so we found this. Okay, so number 8. Ah, shit. I got a magnet. I lose my number 8, guys. Crazy. Gopal. Okay, so here it is, number 8 again. Okay, so we run on these number 8 in the center. Yeah, number 8 is sticking nice. So. Yeah, my number 8 is not doing too well. Are you friends? Friends with who? There we go again. Okay. Now we're gonna do the number 10. You don't want to do them too tight, huh? Better loose them too tight, because if you break them, then you have a problem. There you go. So we're gonna start putting back stuff. So we're gonna set back on the throttle body. Remember, tell you we're not using back the old one. So I'm gonna spray some, clean that shit. Okay. Now we're gonna put back on our throttle body. that's it for that. Then we bring over our pipe. Get that connected nicely. Connect back our sensor here. Then we put some grease. I'm gonna put some grease on our intake tube here for the brake booster vacuum. So guys, I think it's always better you squeeze with the pliers and then push. It gives you a better outcome than just yeah, see, it goes right on without any problem. And then connect back our fuel line. Connected. You don't want to miss anything, so we have this connected, and we're gonna connect back this intake. Everything is supposed to be over here, and this line is supposed to be up. Really on the rail nicely. Back under here. Open back our line right here, as you can see, and then push this one on, clip it down nicely on. And then we switch our intake back, taking out the pressure. Make sure put this side in first. Clip this one. Push your intake in. Yeah, we just loosen it up a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna put some lube. Yeah, so I put some lube, and then we're gonna walk around. Okay, that's on. Check our lines. We have our vacuum line. Should be on top. Put that line in. Coolant line. An antifreeze have cool like a oil base, so we don't have to lube that oil line. So yeah, and then put on the clamp, and then we have to look for we gotta look for the vacuum for that. So yeah guys, so that's it. That's how you change the intake for the F150. So guys, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Thank you, Gopal, all these people from India who turned into my channel. Thank you very much, and hope you share this video with a lot of people in India. Big up everybody in India who do mechanic, and big up all the people there. You guys do a good job. So guys, this video has come to an end. It's been 1 hour doing this. It could have been shorter than that, but I gotta talk and point out stuff to you guys. So guys, if you're new to the channel, I'll make a part 2 of this live. I'll make a video to show you when it's finished. So basically, I'm gonna check back everything. I don't want to bore you with too long video as is all the time. So thank you for stopping by, and I love you guys. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Peace, and